Hi, I'm Mary Michaels from Live Well Sioux Falls, and welcome to the Live Well Health Feed, the show designed to feed your mind with helpful health information. So with me today is Sarah Romeo, and Sarah is the colorectal cancer navigator for Falls Community Health. What's going on, Sarah? You are obviously dressed up today, and there's a giant colon in our lobby. What are we doing today?
Yes, so March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and blue represents colon cancer. So I decided to dress in blue. Today is Wear Blue Day for colon cancer.
So tell me a little bit about colon cancer. I think it's one maybe that people don't, we talk so much about breast cancer, and which, is important for women, but colon cancer really is a common cancer in men and women, right?
It is. It's actually the second leading cause. And it's really important to get screened early. We recommend getting screened at age 50 for both men and women. Of course, if you have a family history or if you're currently having any rectal bleeding, blood in your stools, then we encourage getting screened now.
So something that you should talk to your doctor about even if you're not 50 yet.
Exactly.
So at what point should I maybe think about getting screened?
Right, yeah.
But it's preventable, correct?
It is, yes. So obviously a colonoscopy is an invasive procedure, and that is where we can remove the polyps or the growth of the colon cancer. But one thing that you can start is even before 50, eating healthy, exercising, increasing your fruits and vegetables, and of course, getting screened early.
Right, and there's some kind of myths, and I think people, when it comes to colon cancer and colonoscopy, there's a bit of that fear of the unknown or a few myths maybe that we could dispel. So, what would you say are the common fears or myths about colonoscopy that we can talk to people about?
Sure. Well, the biggest thing is a lot of people are afraid just to do the colonoscopy in itself, but the worst part is the prep before. So it's before you even get into the doctor. The procedure itself usually only takes about 30 minutes. You are lightly sedated, but they're in and they're out and they're done. And they can remove any of those abnormal growths.
But if somebody's not quite there yet, and but they know they probably should do something, are there other types of screenings available?
Yeah, we do have a take-home test. It's a stool test that you would just send in to, for instance, our clinic, and we would test it, and it would show if you have blood in your stool or not.
And then if that would be positive, then maybe you do have to take that next step and talk to your doctor about colonoscopy.
Yep.
And then if, so somebody over 50, they get their first screening, about how often do you have to have that repeated?
So if you're going to do the stool test, the take home, we recommend that doing it yearly if it continues to be negative. Once you get the colonoscopy, it is based off of how the colonoscopy went. But if you're normal, no growths, 10 years. So nothing better than that.
Nothing to worry about.
Right.
So there's a big event that we have coming up in August. So talk a little bit about the Blue Move.
Yes, so the Blue Move, I'm wearing the t-shirt, is a 5K. All proceeds go to the colonoscopies for the patients at Falls Community Health. It's just to support colonoscopies, raise awareness for colon cancer.
And that's something that we want people to know is we've got a big announcement coming because we're moving the location. It's going to be a downtown location, and it's August 8th for the Blue Move and our Move Well event. So stay tuned for those details. So in a minute, Sarah, you and I are going to play a game. And our friend Morgan with our Live Well team is going to be our game leader. So stay tuned for a little more education about Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month and how you can focus on prevention. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Dr. Darnell from Falls Community Health, here today to discuss carbon monoxide and its dangers. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, tasteless, and odorless gas emitted from multiple sources in our homes, including gas and oil-burning furnaces, portable generators, and vehicles. To protect yourself and loved ones, get yearly furnace inspections, do not use generators inside your home or garage, and never leave your car running in the garage. Carbon monoxide detectors are available and should be installed in all the bedrooms of your home and checked frequently. For more information on carbon monoxide, visit cdc.gov or ask your physician for more information.
Welcome back to the Live Well Health Feed. So now we are joined by Morgan Vanderzee. Morgan is our newest member of the Live Well team, and she's going to lead us in a little game for our What the Health segment of the show. So she's going to ask Sarah and I some questions, and we have to answer whether it's true or yes, which is smiley face, and if the question is false, it gets this. So, Morgan, take it away.
Thanks, Mary. All right, first question. Drinking an extra glass of water per day will improve your colon health. True, even just drinking an extra glass of water can. Colonoscopies are expensive. So cost does vary. It is a little bit of an investment sometimes, depending on whether you're private insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, and other programs. But it's free to ask your doctor what you qualify for, and screening is always going to be a lot cheaper when you can catch something early versus the $30,000 that cancer could cost you. Question 3, women need more fiber per day than men. False. Women on average, women need 25 grams of fiber per day, and men 30 to 38. Question 4, most people evacuate consistently, including time of day and frequency.
Yeah. I'll take.
True. Very good. Question 5, high sugar and high fat foods will help you to stay regular.
Definitely.
False. They're not doing anything for you. You need a high fiber and healthy diet to stay regular. Question 6, smoking increases your risk of colorectal cancer. Very true. It doesn't just affect your lungs, it affects everything. And last question, if I'm 50 and I've never had a change in bowel movements, I don't need a colonoscopy.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very much so. It's still good to get screened proactively.
Yes.
Awesome. That's great information for everybody to know. And I need to mention, Morgan's actually a registered dietitian. So we're going to wrap this show up in just a minute with a tasty recipe that will be good for your colon health. So we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nolte with Falls Community Health. If you are diabetic, one of the most important things you can do is care for your feet. You should always wear well-fitted and supported shoes. Never go barefoot. You should also examine the bottoms of your feet daily and alert your healthcare provider of any wounds. Remember, good shoes, daily foot exams, and good blood sugar control are 3 things that can go a long way to keeping you on your feet and your feet on you.
Thanks for staying with us on the Live Well Health Feed. So we're going to wrap up today's show as we've been talking about Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month with a tasty recipe, because as Sarah mentioned earlier, one of the ways you can help prevent colon cancer is through a healthy diet. So again, Morgan Vanderzee is a registered dietitian and part of our Live Well Sioux Falls team, and she's going to talk about a great recipe that is easy to make and something to get you on your way to colon health. So what are we making, Morgan?
So we're just going to throw together some overnight oats, and it's going to take about 20 seconds, and you're good to go and prepped for the whole week. So the awesome thing about this recipe is it's just 3 ingredients. You have your old-fashioned rolled oats, some light coconut milk, and some pineapple. We're going for the pina colada theme because I'm sure we all wish it was a little bit warmer out. So you're just going to take a 1/3 cup of oats, toss it in there, and then about a 1/4 cup of coconut milk, and another 1/4 cup of pineapple chunks and juice. And then you're just going to let this sit overnight. And the great thing about oatmeal is you can prep it for the whole week. So we just made 5 days worth of breakfast or snack or however you want to have it. And you just pop the lid on and you're good to go.
So pop the lid on, put it in the refrigerator.
Yep, overnight.
And then you're ready just to scoop it out in the morning. So
Absolutely.
What are some of the colon health benefits of this particular recipe?
Right. So we got pineapple that's canned in juice rather than syrup, and so that's a much healthier version of the fruit, and so there's some antioxidants in there and also some fiber. The same with oatmeal. Oatmeal is a great whole grain, and it's super filling, and it's going to help carry you through the whole day. So that combination is going to help support your overall health, but specifically your colon health too.
So really just kind of going back to that basic My Plate, filling the fruits and veggies on your plate, whole grains, lean proteins, watching your fat, watching the sugars, lots of water.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, I don't necessarily care what you eat as long as you pay attention to your serving sizes and you have a variety in your diet.
Awesome. Well, you can find this recipe and many more on our website at livewellsiouxfalls.org. You can also find information about the upcoming Blue Move in August and our Move Well Sioux Falls event. So connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to keep up with all we're doing and get those event details. You're going to want to be part of it. And Sarah, Morgan, thanks so much for being part of it. This is an important issue to talk about. And so thanks for being here today, and join us next time on the Live Well Health Feed.